Hey guys, it's Matt with Cinelinx.com and we're here for another gaming headset review. Today's gaming headset is the Turtle Beach Recon Spark. The latest in the Recon line. It is another wired headset, and if you remember the last time we were here, we reviewed the Recon 70s. So if you haven't checked out that review, please go check it out now on Cinelinx.com. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and talk about the Recon Spark. Now, the Recon Spark is a little bit more of a heavy-duty version of the Recon 70. And the reason I say that is because the last time we talked about the Recon series, especially the Recon 70, these bad boys right here, we talked about how they had high-quality audio, they had a crystal clear mic, all of the bells and whistles that you would want for an affordable headset. The only problem was that, as you can see, it didn't look very durable. I mean, you could see it's basically just all plastic. So that was my main complaint with the Recon 70s. Now, Turtle Beach clearly has listened to these complaints because now they've come out with the Recon 7 or the Recon Spark, and the Recon Spark is a little bit more heavy duty. Now let's go ahead and get these bad boys open. Now, I actually already have opened the box. This isn't really an unboxing video, so I'm gonna show them to you right here. Here they are. They are really pretty. I mean, look at that. We got the white, and we've got this lavender, which you don't really see in a lot of gaming headsets. And I really appreciate the fact that they decided to go a different route with the color scheme of the Recon Spark. Now, as we talked about a second ago, the durability is clear as day because you look, they've got that metal frame that most people would want from a gaming headset, just so that way you have that peace of mind that they're not going to break whenever you're, I don't know, rage quitting in some sort of crucible or matchmaking game. Now, it also has the same bells and whistles that the Recon 70s have, in that they are for every single system. This one actually even tells you that's for every single system. It's not like the Recon 70s, which are specific to certain ones, even though they work on every single console and PC. Now, these though, they want you to know, Turtle Beach wants you to know that it'll be on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 4 Pro, Nintendo Switch, PC, and all mobile systems. What's cool too is that they also included a jack, for you to, or I'm sorry, a PC splitter for you to go ahead and use it on your PC, making it a little bit easier to manage. Now, it also has the volume control. It has the crystal clear, amazing mic that you know and love from the Recon Spark that folds up really conveniently all the way back here. Don't pull too much because then you might break it. It also sports 40mm speakers, which is just fantastic. It makes for some incredible sound and gameplay experiences. So, but how does it feel? That's kind of the main issue that I have with the Recon Spark. Because when you put it on, we'll go ahead and put it on right here. It feels fine, it's good. It's got that noise canceling feel or the noise canceling effect that a lot of these Turtle Beach gaming headsets have. Now, it's a little bit different as far as the cushions are concerned. Now, it's not necessarily for the glasses because it does have that glasses technology, the Pro Specs technology that allow it to not really give you a lot of pressure for any glass wearers like me. The one issue I have though is that we're going to take a close look. Now, you notice how these have a different fabric than the Recon 70s. Now, the Recon 70s have more of that looser kind of pleather feel of them to the cushions. These are a little bit more heavy duty. It's a little bit more of a fabric, like a stronger leather. Not necessarily like full-on leather, I guess you'd say it's a stronger pleather, but you can feel it's more of a memory foam type cushion. Now, the issue I have though is that on these you can see a little bit that the width of the speaker or the headphone itself is a little bit wider for your ears. The width on these are a little bit smaller. And so I found that while I was wearing it for about, maybe 3 to 6 hours, that I actually did start to feel a little fatigue in my head and my ears. It's something that maybe will be good for you to remember, that you should probably stop gaming for a little bit and get up and move around, maybe take off the headset every now and then. But for a lot of gamers, whenever you're using a gaming headset, you kind of want to forget that it's even there. So that's a big issue I have with the Recon Spark. Not to say it's a major problem, but it's kind of up there, not necessarily a minor one. Now, let's go ahead and let's check out how it looks and sounds in the game. All right, now it's my favorite part of the review process, actually putting it into effect so you can see what it's like in actual gameplay. But before we do that, I did want to show you one more thing that I forgot to mention before, and that is a really cool detail on the Recon Sparks that you don't really see on a lot of Turtle Beach headset, and that is a different design. And it's this right here. They've added a lot of these this texture to the earphones and to the top of the band over here as well. As you can see a little bit right there. Hopefully the light shows a little bit better. It's really cool. It's not necessarily a make or break thing for me, but it's just a nice little different aesthetic, and I hope that Turtle Beach adds a little bit more. And just so that way you can see, I mean, the normal Turtle Beach Recon 70s, they have nothing. It's just a smooth headset. So you're getting a little bit more out of these Recon Sparks than you would out of a normal gaming headset. So now, let's go ahead, we're gonna put this into application. Like I said, we've got Destiny 2 over here. We're gonna go ahead and put these on, kind of adjust them a little bit. They're pretty tight compared to most Turtle Beach headsets that I've reviewed so far. So again, it goes back to the cushions, because they are that different fabric, kind of that memory foam fabric, so they don't have as much give as other Turtle Beach headsets have. So that is a bit of an issue, but it's enough to be okay for the short term. Now, obviously, like I said, we've got the headset that kind of comes up and down. It'll beep whenever it's down, just so you know, hey, you're on the mic. Obviously, we've got the 3.5 headset jack right there, and easy enough, just put it right in there, and boom, I'm getting all the audio. And the audio sounds really nice. It's crisp, it's clear, it's just full on everywhere. And you can, raise it, lower it with the volume control back here. It doesn't get too loud to the point that you can't hear the outside world around you, but it does get enough to where you're feeling you're really encased in the game. So let's go ahead, let's see how it is. We're gonna go into a game of matchmaking, just that way we can talk to other people, and we're gonna see if they can hear us and how the mic is. Now, you may not be able to hear them because obviously we're going to be in a game, but I'll be able to relay to you how it sounds. Okay, so we have the mic down. We're about to jump into the game. I said before that you hear a beep. You actually don't hear a beep. Sorry about that. You do kind of feel that click, so that way you know that it's on. So let's see if they can hear us, all right? Probably shouldn't be doing this on a competitive game, but whatever. I'm working on a grind right now. All right, hold on one second. All right, guys. Let's go. All right, can you hear me? Yeah, there we go. Good job. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they can hear me. It's sounding good to them. We are dead in this. We're in a really in the thick of the game right now. So we'll continue the review here in a second. Okay, so we're in the game right now. We're in the thick of it. We're fighting. We're actually in the lead right now, so we're doing pretty good. The good thing about these headsets is that while it's not necessarily full-on surround sound, you can really hear all around you. I'm able to hear footsteps everywhere. I'm able to hear whenever one of my allies is getting killed or whenever they're fighting someone. It's a really good all-around sound that you're getting from the Recon Sparks.
30 seconds remain. Finish them. Seconds. Take this! A well-fought victory. I told you to fight, and you annihilated them.
All right, and there you have it. We won, and I'd like to think that it was in large part because of the Turtle Beach Recon Sparks. They did an amazing job. You guys were the MVP. Appreciate it. All right, so while we were playing, though, they gave off tremendous sound. It was really good. They allowed me and my partners to communicate, which again allowed us to win and dominate that game. Now, one problem though that I did notice while I was playing was that the cushions didn't allow a lot of breathability, so it did get a little hot around my ears and around my head. So I did started to sweat a little bit more than I normally would when I would be gaming, especially whenever, you know, us gamers, we game for long sessions. So that is one big issue that I will say about the Recon Spark. Now, the Recon Spark run for $49.95. Now, what are the positives of it? Positives are the fantastic 40mm speakers, the great mic, I like the aesthetics and the overall look of it. And more importantly, I love the durability. That part is amazing. And you know, for 10 bucks more, just so that way you have the peace of mind of durability, is a pretty great bargain compared to the Recon 70s. So, but what are the negatives? The negatives would be the overall ear cushions. Not a big fan of the fabric and the overall width of it. So it gets really tight and it gets really hot. So if those are two things that bother you, maybe there's another one in the Turtle Beach lineup that will be more in your favor. But if those aren't something that bother you, this is actually a really great headset at a bargain price. So guys, go check out. If you want the Recon Spark, you can go to turtlebeach.com. If you want any of the other ones, like the Recon 70, maybe the Elite series, or if you want you want to find out how the Stealth series are, you can check out all of my reviews on Cinelinx.com. For more gaming headset reviews, keep it on Cinelinx.com. I've been Matt. Appreciate it. Talk to you later.